Los Angeles Dodgers make a bold move for the bullpen, an extended exclusive analysis. Hey, Dodgers fans! Let's talk about the big moves happening this offseason. If you thought our bullpen was already rock solid, think again, because the Dodgers are showing they're ready to take things to the next level. This team isn't content with just winning, they're focused on building a dynasty. In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about a potential addition to our bullpen, Kirby Yates. But that's not all, we're also discussing a possible reunion with a familiar face that's sparking debate among fans. So grab your cap, settle in, and let's dive into why 2025 could be another unforgettable year for the Dodgers. Who is Kirby Yates, and why should you care? Let's start with Kirby Yates. According to reputable sources like Jack Harris from the LA Times and Ken Rosenthal, the Dodgers and Yates are closing in on a deal. If you're not familiar, Yates is a seasoned veteran who's played for teams like the Padres, Yankees, Angels, Braves, and most recently, the Rangers. What makes this 38-year-old pitcher special? Experience and results. Last season, Yates posted an impressive 1.17 ERA while playing for a struggling Rangers team. That's not a typo, this guy dominated even when the odds weren't in his favor. Plus, let's not forget that he brings a 2023 World Series ring to the table. That kind of playoff experience can't be overlooked. Now, Yates isn't here to be the star closer. Instead, he's expected to play a supportive role, likely stepping in during the 6th or 7th inning. This is the kind of strategic depth the Dodgers need to ensure we're prepared for any situation, whether it's the regular season grind or high-pressure October baseball. A historical context, why the bullpen is crucial. If there's one thing Dodgers fans know, it's that pitching wins championships. Sure, a powerful offense can light up the scoreboard, but when the games get tight, and they always do in the postseason, it's the bullpen that often decides the outcome. Think back to some of the most heart-stopping moments in Dodgers history. From Kenley Jansen's dominant years to the clutch performances in the 2020 World Series run, the bullpen has often been the backbone of this team's success. But it's also been a point of frustration at times, especially in seasons where inconsistency or injuries plagued the roster. The 2024 season is a perfect example. Despite winning the World Series, our pitching staff faced its share of challenges. Injuries and inconsistency forced the Dodgers to rely on a patchwork rotation at times, which made every bullpen arm even more critical. This offseason, the front office is clearly determined to address those issues and ensure the team is even better prepared for 2025. Why this move matters now? The Dodgers' strategy is clear. They're not resting on their laurels. After securing the 2024 World Series, some teams might have been tempted to stand pat. But not the Dodgers. They recognize that the competition is only getting tougher, and staying ahead means continually evolving. Adding Kirby Yates and strengthening the bullpen overall sends a message to the rest of the league. This team isn't just aiming to defend its title, it's aiming to dominate. Pairing Yates with other offseason acquisitions like Tanner Scott and Blake Snell gives the Dodgers one of the deepest pitching staffs in baseball. The Kenley Jansen question. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a name every Dodgers fan knows, Kenley Jansen. Recently, in an impromptu airport interview, Jansen hinted that he's open to a return to Los Angeles. When asked if he'd take a call from the Dodgers, his response was simple: "I'm ready to play, wherever that may be." Here's where it gets tricky. Jansen is a Dodgers legend, no doubt about it. He's the franchise leader in saves and was an integral part of our bullpen for over a decade. But his last few years in LA were marked by inconsistency, especially in high-pressure situations. In my opinion, bringing Jansen back now might not be the best move. The bullpen already looks strong with the current additions, and revisiting the past could disrupt the team's chemistry. That said, I know some of you would love to see Jansen back in Dodger blue. So tell me, would you welcome him back, or do you think it's time to move forward? A look ahead, what's next for the Dodgers? As we look to 2025, it's clear that the Dodgers are positioning themselves for another championship run. The front office isn't just building a team, they're building a legacy. With a mix of seasoned veterans, rising stars, and a commitment to addressing every weakness, this roster has the potential to be even better than last year's. But let's not forget, baseball is unpredictable. Injuries, slumps, and other challenges are inevitable. That's why these offseason moves are so important. By adding depth and experience, the Dodgers are giving themselves the best possible chance to overcome whatever obstacles come their way. Your turn, fans. Now it's time for you to weigh in. What do you think about Kirby Yates potentially joining the Dodgers? Do you believe he's the missing piece for the bullpen, or do you think the team should have focused on other areas? And how do you feel about the possibility of Kenley Jansen returning? Would you be excited to see him back, or do you agree that it's time to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going, because your voice matters. Don't forget to share this video with fellow Dodgers fans, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're bringing you the best Dodgers content on YouTube, and you won't want to miss a single update. Let's gear up for another incredible season together. Go Dodgers!